What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to continue with our 2022 draft prospect breakdowns, and we're going to look at another defensive player out of South Carolina, Kingsley Enagbare, 6'4", 270. He's got the size, weight that NFL teams covet, and he's been on an uptrend. He has 1 sack his freshman season, 3.5 sophomore, and 6 in his junior year. Probably cut short because of COVID, but now he's going to be full-time again. What does he have to offer? I mean, he's got the size and weight. What does his game film look like? That's what we're here to break down. And number 52, here he is on your screen. Plus, break it down for me a little bit. What do you see from him initially?
Yeah, I'm just going to call him Kingsley, but looking at him going up against the left tackle here, he's got plenty of obviously juice to get off the ball and then the dip and rip and get, under the pads there and get the sack. So I like the closing finish, the direct path, good footwork, good hand usage, and he's got a lot of upside.
Yeah, so what I see with him, it's not initial burst like we did with Adam Anderson, that it's just an elite speed off the snap, but it's just the ability to kind of get upfield using his hands and then not getting pushed off the ball or not getting pushed off his path. Like running that arc continuously. I mean, that's his long, strong strides, and he's getting to the quarterback. And he's not just a guy that's going to get thrown around. Again, more here, aggressive. He can move inside, outside. You can kind of play him anywhere along the lines, but you see him here stunting inside. What do you like with that?
Yeah, it just shows again, I like the good quickness, the good acceleration, and then just the drive to continue to fight. So obviously he's got some motor to him. And he can, fight through these blocks here and still affect the play. And so that's really good.
Yeah, motor and drive, and you're not going to stop him once he decides where he's going to go. So, I mean, the running back just gets thrown out of the way, and he's dragging the guard with him. So, another sack for Mr. Enagbare. Hard name to say, but now that I got it, I got to keep saying it. And we keep going down. I mean, here he is again, just pressure, getting after it. What do you like here?
Yeah, again, it's just that never give up attitude. Here he doesn't really win the initial battle, but he just continues to fight through the play and then ends up getting the sack. So just a good job of never giving up, fighting with 64, gets off the block, and just fights and eventually makes the nice play. His teammate helping him out there.
Yeah, he's got the motor. It doesn't win with initial move, even though it is a nice little hands chuck, trying to get those hands off of him, which he is really good at doing, block shedding. But still, watch here, he just drags the lineman down, gets around him. And so he knows how to manipulate the weight of the leverage of the offensive lineman. Really like that. Again, here's a big guy from last year. It's Forsyth out of Florida. Humongous dude. How does he manipulate him? What do you see from here?
Yeah, here again, going up against Foresight, he was one of our favorites in last year's class. Just again showing that motor, continuing to fight through, showing good hand usage there, trying to get off of him, and he eventually does, and then gets after the quarterback. So yeah, you gotta like his tools to begin with as he continues to develop, and yeah, that's really nice to work with.
His balance. That's the biggest thing for me here. I mean, he's a big, massive dude. It's going to be hard to get to the outside, but he always attacks that outside arm, tries to push it down. This time, Forsyth's so big, his arm is literally at his head, so he doesn't lose his balance, continues after the quarterback, and gets in on the sack against the Tampa Bay Buccaneer, Kyle Trask. And we keep going on, gets in a near, I mean, this is a pressure near sack. I really love the actual hand usage here. A little hop to the outside, attacking that outside arm again, swims over the top. Trask holds that a little bit longer. That's either a knockdown pass or a possible sack. What do you see?
Yeah, this move here, we've seen it many times, especially used by like Gerald McCoy. We've even seen like Shaq Barrett use it. So it's just that little hop to the outside, rip down, then rip over, and then try to bend the edge here to get to the sack. So again, a nice win initially, gets his hands up, kind of affects the play somehow. Again, just a better play by the quarterback here to get rid of the football.
Yeah, quick decisions help, let's be honest. Again, same concept, this kind of hopping on the outside, getting that outside arm down to get around the offensive lineman, running that arc. And he just executes it really well here. I mean, like I said, he's good at block shedding, getting hands off of his chest plate. And you see his little dip rip, getting that arm up in the air here to get through the offensive lineman to get to the quarterback. Doesn't get to the sack, but I mean, it's still the pressure nonetheless. What do you see?
Yeah, I mean, you said it best. Again, just the direct path that he's taking towards the quarterback is really good. That able to bend like he was doing, Again, just lost a little bit of balance at the end there, but again, it has the upside to be something special if developed properly. And then here with another move that he can pull out of the arsenal, a nice little pull and tug here as he's just gonna get the offense lineman, get him out of the way. And, again, if it wasn't a draw play, quarterback's probably on the ground.
Yeah, he's got a little push and pull game to him. I mean, that's leveraging the weight of the offensive lineman, his weight, by understanding it's not just speed game or bull rush game. And then again, he can jump inside, get messing with the big boys inside. What do you see here?
Yeah, this is a really good job. I like how he sets this up here. Initially on this play, it looks like he's going to get double teamed, and he does a great job of faking the left tackle and then jumping inside to go up against the left guard, and really does a great job of getting penetration, using his left shoulder there to keep him upright, and then drive forward with his legs to affect this play very nicely.
Because a lot of times when people jump, they lose their balance, get thrown off by an offensive lineman pushing them. But he does very, very well there. Again, inside move, even though he's 6'4", 270, he can kind of move pretty quick. I mean, Forsyth kind of jumps out after him, and he just quick twitch, jumps inside, almost gets in after the quarterback here. But again, quick pass, it's kind of hard to get a sack when the guy's getting rid of the ball that fast. What do you like?
Yeah, like you said, just the ability to be quick on his feet. Again, he shows good athleticism for a guy his size, and being able to beat the left tackle that quickly, very nice. And now here going to be going inside again, shows good bursts. I mean, just coming off the ball here, really good, coming up the middle, affecting this play as it's overthrown.
And a lot of things can go wrong with this play. I mean, look at all the players that could be hitting him, not only the offensive lineman, but his own teammates if they get pushed into him. So this can break down quickly. He finds a way to get around without getting touched and almost knocks the crap out of Kyle Trask. Trask gets rid of it, but he felt the pressure and completion. Keep going on. Now he's outside again. It's just he needs to get counter moves. All these guys are young. They're still learning what they have, learning their bodies nonetheless. But when he's going to be facing offensive linemen, NFL caliber, once you get this speed to power, you got to make an initial counter or some move to get off that block. So that's going to be part of his game. Hopefully he can kind of work on his senior season. But what do you see here?
Yeah, you said it. I think he just needs to continue that development as a pass rusher. I think there's a lot of good things there to work with, and he's shown the ability to get after the quarterback and finish. So now going into his final year at college, I think he's got a great chance to be a high impact pass rusher. Now against the run, as we're going to see here, I think he's already there. He's pretty elite against the run. As he's able to shed blocks quickly, using that speed sideline to sideline. I think it definitely benefits him playing downhill.
Yeah, so look how far he is away from the running back. So the play's going away from him. Look where he's at, and he's going to get in on this play. I mean, he's got some downhill speed for 6'4", 270. If he's really that much, if he's that big and that size, look at him delivering this hit on the running back. And he's going to feel that later, and he's going to time well. Let's be honest. I mean, look how quick twitch he is again here, getting after the run. He sees it's going to be a run. Watch his eyes looking at the play, and he just jumps inside to make this play. Getting those hands off of him, away, swipe him, get after the run. Guy's going nowhere. So this guy has a lot of tricks to the trade. I love him in the run game. He's very comparable to Kwity Paye from last year, like especially in the running game. If he can get his pass game a little bit better, I can see this guy rising up draft boards big time. Again, more in the running game. Check him out and outside here. Break it down for me.
Yeah, here he does a great job of taking on the pulling guard as he's coming across, and again just showing that balance and that ability to be physical at the point of attack is really nice. And then his eyes always up, able to affect and make the tackle here on number 20. So yeah, again, you can't get much better than that in the run game. He understands it very well. Now it's just about continuing to develop his body and those tool sets to be maybe a high pick in this coming draft.
Well, you said it best. It's assignment based right here, taking on the pulling guard, knowing where you need to be, and then the ability to disengage and actually make a play. Not just being a part of the play, but being the playmaker. That's the biggest part of it. And now also at this size, being able to drop back into coverage, which the NFL are asking their linemen to do that nonstop all day, every day nowadays. They got to be athletic, got to be able to cover in space, and then check out this closing speed to get after Kyle Trask. He's trying to get to the sideline, doesn't quite make it. And look at this diving for the quarterback. Gets called for a flag, but I love the effort, love the motor, and surely as hell love that speed. What do you see?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I mean, he's just, being in again in the right spot, and then he's going to outrun his teammates and make a diving tackle on Kyle Trask. So can't get much better than that.
All right, guys. Other than that, if you enjoy the content, make sure to hit that like button down below. Help us out. Support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't just yet. We're going to keep bringing a lot more 2022 draft prospect breakdowns. And with that said, until the next one.